Hello, everyone. I've often been asked, how can you tell the difference between a Catholic priest and a Protestant minister? Well, although there are exceptions, there are several clues that can help you distinguish a Catholic priest from a Protestant minister or pastor. The biggest clue, the Eucharist. A Catholic priest celebrates the Mass, in which Catholics believe the bread and wine truly become the body, blood, soul, and divinity of Jesus Christ. We call this the real presence. A Protestant minister usually leads worship service. Many Protestant churches celebrate communion or the Lord's Supper, but most do not believe the bread and wine become Christ's body and blood in the same way that the Catholic Church teaches. What about vestments? Well, a Catholic priest celebrating Mass wears distinctive liturgical vestments. So let me put a picture there up for you right here. Here we go. All right, distinctive. And there are, for example, the alb, ALB, that's the white robe that you see underneath, the stole, and that's a colored strip worn around the neck. And then this gold in this case is a chasuble. It's the outer garment matching the liturgical color. A Protestant minister may wear, and let me put up a picture there, stop share on that one, and let's get a picture of, here we go. Let's move this over. Come on. There we go. A Protestant minister may wear a robe or academic style gown, as you can see here, a suit and a tie, a clergy shirt with a collar, he may, or ordinary clothing, depending on the denomination. Many Protestant ministers do not wear a chasuble. So that was that outer garment that you saw in the previous picture. All right, a third distinctive element is the altar versus the communion table. A Catholic church has a consecrated altar where the Eucharistic sacrifice is celebrated. Many Protestant churches have a communion table rather than an altar, emphasizing the Lord's Supper as a memorial meal rather than as a sacrificial offering, as we do in the Catholic Church. What about a tabernacle? One of the easiest ways to identify a Catholic church is the tabernacle, where the Blessed Sacrament is reserved. Catholic churches also have a sanctuary lamp, usually a red candle, burning near the tabernacle to indicate Christ's Eucharistic presence. Most Protestant churches do not have a tabernacle. The crucifix. Catholic churches commonly display a crucifix that's a cross with the body of Christ on it. Many Protestant churches prefer an empty cross, emphasizing Christ's resurrection. A sixth would be authority. A Catholic priest is ordained through the sacrament of holy orders and serves under the authority of a bishop in communion with the Pope. A Protestant minister is ordained or commissioned according to the practices of his or her denomination and is not under the authority of the Pope. Another is celibacy. In the Latin or Roman Catholic Church, most diocesan priests make a promise of celibacy. Many Protestant ministers are married and may have children. So just so you know, some Catholic priests in the Eastern Catholic churches and a small number of former Protestant ministers who became Catholic priests are also married. Another would be confession. Catholic priests hear sacramental confessions and grant absolution in the sacrament of reconciliation. Most Protestant ministers offer pastoral counseling and prayer, but they do not celebrate sacramental confession in the Catholic sense. I'm just going to put this up for you too, so you can see right here at a glance. All right, Catholic priest and Protestant minister. I just want you to keep in mind, it's not always possible to tell simply by appearance. Some Protestant traditions, especially Anglican, Lutheran, and certain Methodist churches, use robes, liturgical vestments, incense, candles, and other practices that resemble Catholic worship. Likewise, some Catholic priests outside of Mass may simply wear a black clerical shirt with a Roman collar, which many Protestant clergy also wear. So let me show you a picture because I did pull up one of those as well. This is a picture of a Roman collar right there. The clearest distinctions are theological rather than visual. The Catholic understanding of the Eucharist, the priesthood, the sacraments, and communion with the Pope. Those are the most important ways to tell. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. God bless you. Goodbye now.